Magpie Murders by Anthony Horowitz, narrated by Alan Cordiner and Samantha Bond. I bought this having read so many 5-star reviews on Audible, and after 6 hours I was still wondering why. I can't emphasize how slow this book is. There are 2 components to the story, the book within a book part and the editor as detective part. The book within a book is slow beyond belief. So many characters, lots of filler, lots of it, and slow. Did I mention it's slow? Things pick up quickly when the other plot gets going and the editor starts to investigate the murder of the author of this book within the book. And that part I enjoyed immensely. And obviously some parts do tie into the first part, but slow? I wouldn't have persevered if I hadn't paid for this. It's something like 15 hours long, and with 3 hours to go, I was beginning to wonder where it was going to go that would take up 3 hours. Overall, I did enjoy the story, you just have to sit through a lot of filler. Samantha Bond is great as the narrator of the plot with the author, although her Scottish accent is wide of the mark. I was less fond of Alan Cordiner reading the other part. Atticus Punt is German, but all I could hear was a Swedish accent, and silly though it may seem, it did slightly ruin it for me. That and the fact the story was so slow. Have I mentioned that it's slow? I don't know whether to recommend this or not. Once the story got going, it took 3 hours before something actually happened, and then 6 hours before the story picked up in any way, I did enjoy it, but I'm not sure it's worth sitting through all that to get to the end. Would I listen to another book by Anthony Horowitz? Well, in my original review I said yes, but now with more experience I have to say no. Would I listen to another book narrated by Alan Cordiner? No. Would I listen to another book narrated by Samantha Bond? Yes, she's excellent, and I've already listened to a few others she's done. She's one of the few actors or actresses who can successfully do audiobook narration. Others, like Amelia Fox, cannot. All in all, I'd give the book a 2 out of 5 and the narrators a 4 out of 5. Samantha Bond is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in that score. How about you? Have you listened to this book? What did you think of it? There's a sequel. Have you listened to that? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I release a new review every week. Thanks for watching.